Asante sana.
Asante sana. Nairudi kule katika ukumbi wa Bomas. Jimmy Wanjigi anazungumza na wanahabari. Tumsikilize anasema nini.
Let's go. 1 minute.
Okay, so
we start from
okay.
Maybe prepared.
I can start. I'll start.
Okay. Wakili anaanza alafu.
No, the deputy.
Naam, huyo ni Jimmy Wanjigi akijitayarisha kuzungumza na wanahabari hapo baada ya karatasi zake zile za uteuzi kutoka kwa chama cha Safina kukataliwa na IEBC kwa vigezo kadha wa kadha. Lakini kwanza tusikilize mawakili wake na wenzake ambao wameandamana naye.
On a rigged system. The system has been rigged and the system wants to control the totality of everything in this country, including the electoral process, to the extent that they even want to control which candidates are cleared to run in these elections. There is no legal basis upon which the chairman can reject our application for registration as presidential candidates. This is all a scheme to deny the people of Kenya an opportunity to make a fair choice as to who should be their next president. It is very clear that Jubilee is trying to mutate itself into Azimio and Kenya Kwanza and continue controlling this country for the next 5 years. The last 10 years are enough. 10 is enough, as we've always said. Jubilee is trying to still stifle our voices. In 2017, they tried doing it and the Supreme Court caught them. This time they're trying to control it from the beginning before we get to the point of the Supreme Court or the elections itself. That is why there's a concerted effort to stop serious candidates and contenders in this election from participating in the elections. We are not going to take this lying low. There must be recourse to find out how to deal with this kind of impunity. This is an impunity that we cannot, as a people, allow to go on. This is a capture, state capture of our country that we must say no to, and we must forge ahead and fight to the end. Thank you.
Okay, the law is very clear that you must have a degree to contest the presidential.
The law is very clear that you must have a degree or an equivalent qualification. And if you have finished your education, you've gotten all the transcripts, the university has concluded you, they have even given you a completion letter, you are as good as having a degree. And the Commission of University Education has written to the IEBC confirming that your qualification is the equivalent of a university degree. At that point, the IEBC has no basis but to clear you. They have to recognize it. And I've said it in the plenary, and I repeat it here. Walter Nyambane, similar facts, similar circumstances, was cleared. The first candidate to be cleared on same letters that we have. Same circumstances, same university, same Commission of University Education. How then can they turn around at this point to say that we don't have a university degree? The wording of the law is university degree or its equivalent. The equivocation part of it. If you've not done your graduation is a ceremony, but you already qualified. You've met the equivalent qualification to have a degree.
Thank you. Let's go.
Thank you very much, Willis. Thank you all of you for being here. Let me say very clearly, I think enough has been talked about in relation to why we are being rejected. And I want to assure Kenyans, especially my supporters, that we have qualified according to the constitutional laws of this land in full. We have finished our university education and completed successfully. We submitted more than 25 counties of signatures, and in it we also attached our IDs. We have been here on a pre-qualification exercise, pre-nomination exercise, and during that exercise, up until Saturday, we were told everything that we have presented is okay. But somewhere there seems to have been a decision made that we must find, or they must find, any excuse to keep us out. I want to inform the Commission that we know what's going on. We know exactly what is going on. And unfortunately, this time, you will not get away with it. There seems to be a very clear decision that there are people who must not be on the ballot. And I am one of them. I want to assure Kenyans that I will be on the ballot for the August 9th general election. I will be on the ballot, notwithstanding the kind of shenanigans you are seeing here. Because Kenyans are faced with this choice. We are faced with an economic question, a question that is beleaguering our nation, a question created by the very architects who are trying to keep us out of this race. 10 years ago, a virus called Uhuruto was born to this nation. It has plagued us. 5 years after that, it became Jubilee. And today, it has mutated into Azimio and Kenya Kwanza. This virus inherited a country that had a 38% poverty rate. 38 out of every 100 Kenyans 10 years ago could not find food. Within 5 years, that number had turned to 53 of every 100 Kenyans not having food in their belly. Today, it is 63. This has plagued us like the virus called Corona. It is in every single one of our homes, and it is presenting itself as a new mutant. We must not allow it to continue. We must be the vaccine. And that vaccination starts today. And we shall vaccinate this IEBC in totality. With all the discrimination it has tried to do, we shall vaccinate it away because it has become part of the virus. Let me assure you, we will be on the ballot August 9th. Asanteni sana.
What's the next step?
To court for...
There is what you call a dispute resolution methodology, which we shall use. At the same time, we shall head to court. So please, let me assure you that we will be on the ballot. They will not get away with this. They will not.
Today is the last day for IBC to conduct this process. How are you going to maneuver through that?
No, once you have a dispute resolution process, this date becomes immaterial.
Naam, huyo ni mgombea wa kiti cha urais kwa chama cha Safina Jimmy Wanjigi akiendelea kutoa na kuelezea ghadhabu zake za kuondolewa na IBC kwa sababu mbali ambazo zimeweza kutolewa pale, lakini amesema kwamba yeye atakuwa katika debe, ima ni kupitia mahakama ama ni kupitia mbinu nyingine ambazo niweza kuleta zile stakabadhi zinazohitajika, ama ni vipi. Tutaweza kusubiri kuona iwapo Wanjigi jina lake litakuwa katika orodha ya waniaji wale 5 tayari ambao washaidhinishwa na IEBC kuwania kiti kikubwa kabisa katika taifa hili la Kenya. Lakini kwanza tupate pumziko fupi, tukirudi tunakuja kumaliza mjadala kuhusiana na mazingira.